do. See what happens when they hear this for the first time. Oh, guess not. You would think these toys will make noise. Not causing too much. So the other day I came in here and I might have missed a couple of products that I'd like to show you guys as well that you can find here in Tractor Supply. For those of you dealing with fleas and that sort of thing, obviously they got Advantix and Frontline. But one thing I want to show you guys is this Firm Up pumpkin bars. Stuff is really good. Unfortunately, it's priced at $32.99, so leads you to want to buy your own pumpkin and do your own thing. But nonetheless, it is here. You definitely got probiotics. I've actually used these two in the past. So guys, I'm going over things that I normally use. If you see there's something that I'm not stopping on, is because pretty much I'm not using it. Now this I do use. When these guys first came to my house, I pretty much had them in the cages, and these are the pads that we use. Actually, it's not this one, it's this one down here. So just thought I'd share that with you. Now, you know, this is my favorite aisle. This is the horse aisle. We get all sorts of stuff. Now, some of you were asking about smaller sponges to clean puppy faces. Check it out. They pretty much got it all. They got the bigger ones. They also got the smaller ones. Now, this right here. Okay, check it out. This right here is none other than that elastic tape. If you have a puppy that is a swimmer that's having issues standing up, I recommend something like this. Doesn't have to be this one in particular. You can buy it anywhere else, but we're here, so I'm talking about it. What I would do is I would actually probably cut it in half, and what I would do is I would actually put the tape around the back of the puppy's paws, or legs better yet, in the rear and in the front. And then when the puppy stands up, they don't have to be worried about their paws opening up and slipping down. And you do that until their muscles actually are strong enough to be able to support them. Now this right here, look, TRICARE, triple action wound treatment for horses and dogs. They have a lot of products here that are good for wounds and any type of skin abrasion. This along with many others. Now some people may be asking, like, why are you bringing the pups here? Well, anytime we go out, whether it's Tractor Supply, Home Depot, pretty much anywhere, we're taking pups, right? And we're doing this on purpose so they socialize. Today is these two males. Tomorrow I'll mix it up. It'll be a male and a female. Who knows? Bottom line is, we do that more than anything so that the pups can socialize or be socialized. As people talk to them and want to pet them and whatnot, you use that as positive reinforcement for them. Now, I know I hit this on my last video. I'm going to hit it again, guys. This stuff up here, this Nursol or Unimilk or multi-species milk, really good stuff, man. Really good stuff because it's got collagen. I'm not going to tell you all the good stuff collagen does. I'm going to let you research it, but I'm telling you, man, this stuff is really good to have your puppies on it when they're on mush. And not just this exclusively. I'm talking about everything you're going to give them on mush, and then this in addition. Now, I want to tell you something real quick, guys, because you know, in this area is where we get our fly stuff and mosquito stuff, right? Which in reality, what I use is Bronco E, but it really doesn't matter because they all have something called permethrin. I don't know if you can see it there. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because you got to be very careful with these little guys when they're puppies, and that in particular. So, not saying you can't use it, you just got to be very careful that these little guys don't get into it. Now, I couldn't come to Tractor Supply without letting you know what I think is the best kibble that they got in here. I already know a lot of you are probably going to be hitting me up on that. So, with that being said, let me see here if I can find the brand I'm looking for. Yep, it's right here. More likely than not, if I had to feed kibble, you guys know I feed raw, but if I have to feed kibble, you're holding a gun in my head. First and foremost, I like this right here, 2420. All right, some of y'all like 2618, you like 30 over 15, all that good stuff. I like 2420. All right, now with that being said, I do like what Wholesome's is able to offer. Okay, on their kibble, they're offering balanced omega-6, omega-3, no corn, and also satisfaction guarantee. That's with every bag. Now, if you want non-grain, you could always buy non-grain, okay? But all in all, if I had to stick to something, more likely than not, it probably is going to be Wholesome's. I could tell you, I used to use Sports Mix. That's where I got that 2420 from. And actually Victor used to have that as well, believe it or not, a while back. So I really like that 2420. Again, guys, I'm not big on kibble because of the way it's processed and all that. But if you're forcing me to feed my dog something, more likely than not, I'll probably be feeding them this whitefish meal and rice recipe. If they have allergies or anything like that, if they're allergic to chicken or anything like that. And I would definitely be looking at this right here, just because of that 2420 combination. Now, I will admit that even though I don't necessarily use kibble, okay, on occasion, okay, I have gone with wet food. For example, when the hurricane hit, right, I have stores of wet food to be able to give my dogs. Is wet food perfect? No, but it is a step up from kibble. At least that's how I see it. So again, if you were to ask me which of these would I probably go with, I've actually used Pedigree in the past, and it's worked pretty well. So I have no other recommendation for that at this moment. I could sit there and go can by can and give you guys all the insight you're needing, but just telling you from experience, I've used this in the past and it's worked for me. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and throw one in there. And these two little puppers, man, they I have not seen them do anything as far as wanting a toy or anything like that. So let me go to the toy aisle and see if there's anything that catches their eye. Now, whatever happened to all these little, there you go. See what their reaction is. Yeah. Not that excited, are they? Huh. All right. One of the aisles I shop the most for, or the most in, is the horse aisle. Spoke to you guys last week about their shampoos, in particular this brand right here, E3. It contains ketoconazole, thymol. And yes, guys, you can use it on dogs too. And you can see here's good for skin disorders, hot spots, skin rashes, rain rot, ringworm, mange, seborrhea. So just about every and anything. And here you have argan oil shampoo. Never used that one in particular. I've only used this one, and it's worked very well. Along with those products, I mean, there's others such as this that we use for omegas, omega 6 and 3. Here in the horse section, you're probably going to find a lot more things than you could think of. And like I said earlier, anything that's got to do with wounds, cuts, anything like that, they got plenty of options. So let's see how these guys, how these two puppies we have here, calling them guys, let's see how they react to socialization, to people talking to them, saying they're cute, trying to pet them, that sort of thing. Let's see how they react. These are the two males we brought over to our camp now, and they're two peas in a pod.